It was an ordinary afternoon, or at least it should have been. My sister, Rachel, had come over to help me with errands. She was always the reliable one, the sister who knew how to fold baby clothes better than me, who claimed she only wanted to ease my burden as a new mother. I trusted her. I had to. With sleepless nights and a newborn clinging to me, having her nearby felt like a blessing. But that day, when she left her purse on the kitchen counter to take a call outside, something strange caught my eye. The zipper was slightly open, and a stack of papers peeked out. Normally, I would never snoop. Rachel and I had no secrets, or so I thought. But the corner of one sheet had my last name typed on it in bold. My gut twisted. Against my better judgment, I pulled it out. My hands shook as I unfolded the crisp white paper. My heart nearly stopped when I read the words at the top, adoption agreement. At first, I thought it had to be old paperwork, maybe from a friend she was helping. But then my eyes scanned down the form, and there it was. My daughter's name. My baby. My knees nearly gave out. My baby's name was listed under child to be adopted. My sister's name appeared under prospective parent. I couldn't breathe. The room spun around me. My mind screamed, why is my baby's name on here? What is Rachel doing? The door creaked, and I shoved the paper back into her purse just as Rachel walked in, her smile wide and casual. Everything okay? She asked, setting her phone down. I forced a nod, my throat dry. Why yeah. Just tired. But inside, a storm raged. I watched her coo at my baby, stroking her tiny hand, humming softly like she always did. Except now, every gesture felt sinister. Was this why Rachel had been so insistent on helping lately? Was she trying to take my baby, my flesh and blood, away from me? I couldn't confront her then. Not without proof, not without a plan. That night, after she left, I sat by the crib, staring at my sleeping daughter. I thought back to every moment Rachel had inserted herself into our lives, the times she accidentally stayed overnight, the way she often referred to my baby as our little girl, the way she once said, half joking, if you ever can't handle motherhood, I'll take her in a heartbeat. Now it didn't feel like a joke. The next morning, I made a decision. I called the number listed on the adoption papers, pretending to be Rachel. My hands trembled as the woman on the other end confirmed, yes, Ms. Miller, we received your initial documents. Once we finalize the mother's consent, we can proceed. Consent. My consent. Which I had never given. I felt sick. My own sister was forging a plan to steal my child. That evening, when Rachel dropped by again, I played it calm, watching her every move. She was overly cheerful, asking if I'd thought more about returning to work soon, suggesting maybe the baby could stay with her most of the week. My anger boiled beneath the surface, but I stayed silent, letting her think I was still blind. The breaking point came 2 days later. I returned from a short walk to find Rachel in the nursery, rocking my baby with her purse beside her. I noticed the edge of the same adoption file sticking out again. This time, I didn't hesitate. I grabbed the purse, yanked out the papers, and slammed them onto the dresser. What the hell is this, Rachel? I demanded, my voice shaking. Her face drained of color. She stammered, you weren't supposed to see that. My baby's name is on adoption papers under your name. I screamed. Were you planning to steal her from me? Tears welled in her eyes, but they didn't soften me. She whispered, you don't understand. You're struggling. You cry at night, you can barely sleep. I thought maybe you'd realize you can't handle this, and when you did, I'd already have the process ready. She deserves stability. She deserves her mother. I snapped. Not a sister who plots behind my back. Rachel's mask finally cracked. Her voice rose, her desperation spilling out. You don't get it, Emily. I can't have kids. I tried, I failed, and when you had her, I thought, her voice broke, I thought she was supposed to be mine too. I love her like she's my own. I was only making it easier for you to let go. Her words chilled me to the bone. Love, twisted into obsession. Get out, I whispered, clutching my baby protectively. Rachel tried to step closer. Please, Emily, just think about it. Get out. My voice was like steel. For a moment, she froze, tears streaming down her face. Then, with trembling hands, she gathered her purse and stumbled out the door. That night, I changed the locks. I called the adoption agency the next morning and reported the forgery. They assured me they would shut the file down immediately and flagged her name in their system. But the betrayal cut deep. My sister, the person I trusted most, had looked at my baby not as her niece, but as the child she wanted to take from me. And worst of all, she had done it under the guise of helping. I've not seen Rachel since that day. She sends messages, begging me to understand, claiming it was love that drove her, not malice. But when I look at my daughter's face, so innocent and pure, I know the truth: some betrayals are unforgivable. Because family isn't just who shares your blood. It's who protects you, who honors the bond of trust. Rachel crossed a line she can never uncross. And every time I rock my baby to sleep, I whisper a silent promise: no one will ever take you from me. Not even my own sister.